my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. And so today is definitely going to be a really great day, just because I'm excited to say that today's video is all about a brand new build challenge that I created a couple weeks ago based around Realm of Magic. And so for this month of October and a little bit of November, I went with the theme spooky because I love abandoned builds, I love Realm of Magic, I love magic vibes, I love cobwebs, spiders, werewolves, ghosts, and all things spooky. And so I went ahead and built this tiny home of a shell, and I put it on the gallery under the hashtag spring shells for you guys to go ahead and furnish, do the landscaping, and also the layout on the inside, but with a set of rules this time around. Because the last time that I did this build challenge, I was like, what can I do for this time around? So I went ahead and decided to do a very smaller yet challenging build. And the thing is, when I put this on the gallery, literally the next day I came back to this build to work on my own build challenge, was this one. Yeah, I made it a little bit too hard because I didn't realize until the very end, where's the bedroom? I had everything set. I had everything already done and ready to go, and there was no bedroom. So I fixed everything around and made it work. So the bedroom for my submission is on the second floor. But in case you guys want to do this build challenge, I will have all the rules and everything linked down below in the description for you guys to check out and look around. And hopefully you guys will submit a build for this build challenge, because I will most definitely be touring all the builds over on Twitch, which will also be linked down below, which is just twitch.tv/SpringSims. Follow me there. Really great time. We play all the Sims 2 and Sims 4 all the time, and it's a lot of drama. So hopefully you guys will give me a follow over there and check out the streams. But in case you guys want to check out this challenge and know what the rules are, the rules are basically you cannot change any of the existing walls or add any exterior walls on the outside, but you can add interior walls on the inside. You can change the wall height as many times as you want. You can move the lot wherever you want, basically. I just kind of based it in Granite Falls just because it fit the cottagey vibe of what I was going for my build. But you can also change the interior walls and create your own floor plan however you want. Just make it fit for you. You can add fences on the outside, add a foundation, add flooring, anywhere you want on the outside of the build are allowed. For the fifth one, you can place or move it on any lot in any world, but you cannot add custom content to this build, because I do not use build CC, but in case you do use like custom content in your build, or you have like a glitch on the gallery that technically tags your build as custom content, just let me know either on Twitter or Discord or Instagram or whatever social media that you have and you follow me on there. Just let me know what build you did and if it has custom content or not, because I would love to see your builds and tour them, because I want to give everyone a fair chance of exposure of the builds, because I love building. I love seeing people's builds, creativity and inspiration that they get from different builds off the gallery, Pinterest, speed builds of mine or others, stuff like that. And so I, for one, am really, really proud of this build, because it was something that I've always wanted to do, but I've also wanted to try out like a different roofing style and kind of manipulate the roofs a little bit with little curves and little different shapes and pointing, because I did get an inspiration pick from Pinterest a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to try out something that I particularly haven't tried out, and I didn't really get a chance to play a lot of Realm of Magic when it first came out, so I decided to go ahead and build a lot and kind of get my building skills up to par, if you do say so myself. And so that's kind of basically what I did, and I for one feel like it came out pretty well. And I'm doing this build challenge in my save file. My submission is only base game and outdoor retreat only. The reason being why it's only outdoor retreat and base game is because I'm building it for my Sims 4 save file, in case you guys not know, and I'm really proud of it, because I technically don't really use a lot of packs nowadays for my builds, because I'm continuously building for my save file and kind of getting that done as time goes on and see what you guys think, and kind of just getting your feedback on certain things, such like that. But I do have a story in mind for this build challenge that I do want to say for this one, and the title kind of says it all, or technically I would say, yeah, the title or the build title on the gallery kind of says it. It's basically the hermit's house, home away from home. In case you didn't know, the hermit from Granite Falls lives in Granite Falls, but in a secret location. And I kind of had it where he basically adventured off into outside of his home and went into on the outskirts of Granite Falls, on the out open, but not out on the out open, basically. But it was kind of basically saying recently renowned hermit of Granite Falls, Mr. Charles, decided to adventure out of his comfort zone and build himself a new home away from home. It's all about small baby steps to really discover your true self. And that's kind of basically what Mr. Charles is doing. He's trying to discover his true self of where he wants to go in life, how he wants to do things, because previously he was technically married to this one lady named Esther Winston, because she was currently kind of going through some changes in life, and she kind of stumbled across Mr. Charles the Hermit a couple years ago. They got married, and they recently got divorced because she really wanted to live her best life on the road, and she didn't really want to stay in one spot for so long that she couldn't really see herself being a hermit herself, like her ex-husband, Mr. Charles. So she was like, Charles, I'm really sorry, but I think we really need to take some time apart and think about what we really want to do. So Esther left and got divorced, and she just went on her own separate ways. But now Charles, he's starting to come out of his comfort zone and really trying to discover his true self and what he really wants to do in life. And that's like kind of what my whole idea of what I really want these build challenges to be, is to really step out of your comfort zone and try something that you technically haven't done before, and really push yourself to do that said thing that you are afraid to do and you haven't tried. So I really encourage you guys to really step out of your comfort zone, try something you haven't done before, utilize the packs that you have, because I have all the packs. So really go crazy with your creativity and really test out what you can really do. Because I honestly believe in you all for really being creative with your builds and your stories that you tell in The Sims. So really, really do your very best that you can do with this build challenge. But like I said, moving back forward to the story. Like I said, Esther, Charles are really stepping out of their comfort zone, finding their true self and living their best life. But as for Esther, she kind of sort of found this other guy named George Cahill. As you all know him from Strangerville. He technically now is married to Esther Winston, or Esther Cahill, I would say. And they are currently together. And George Cahill is also technically kind of a hermit, but he's more paranoid than a hermit. Like he steps out of his comfort zone. He goes out to places, but he doesn't go very far. So he kind of got that under his belt ahead than Mr. Charles. So Esther's just really trying to find her true self. So she kind of got together with George Cahill, see what she can do with him. And she's kind of like I wouldn't say a matchmaker, more so of, I would say, like, comfort support. More therefore, like, yeah, support for comfort. Because she's more so of a person that really likes to help people, but manipulate people, because her traits are not the best. She's very clumsy, she's materialistic, and she's also very gloomy. And she's like wouldn't be a public enemy. So she doesn't really have the best interest in heart for particular people like George Cahill or Mr. Charles the Hermit. She's basically using them for her own benefit, for like money and, bringing people down, which is not something that I particularly don't like when it comes to stuff like that. So, I mean, that's kind of technically what is technically going on for him, for George Cahill. But as for Mr. Charles, he, as you all know, he lives in Granite Falls. He is one of the most talented freelance botanists, not botanist, doesn't really have a job, but is like a freelance botanist of some sort of his own career. So I really wanted to kind of give him a sense of a home away from home by giving him some, like, an easel for his like painting, for him to do all that stuff, a lot of landscaping, a lot of shrubbery and ferns to feel more woodsy, especially some planter boxes, because he does love to plant. He has his own little plant shop at his home that gets us to grow his own food by himself, so I wanted to give him enough space in the backyard, but also like the front yard for him to grow his own garden the way he wants to grow it. And I really like that I really like the way I did it because it was something that I don't technically do. I don't really give my Sims a lot of like planter boxes or like a lot of items that will really benefit them in their later in their life. Like sometimes my Sims get like an easel or a piano or whatever that doesn't really suit their current benefit at their current life state. So for Mr. Charles, he is a planter at heart, and he loves planting, he loves plants, he loves being creative, he loves everything under the sun when it comes to creativity. So I give him all of that. So I think from now on, I really want to give all my Sims a sense of ideas or like benefit or like motivation to like go forth their dreams and give them things that will give them true benefits in life, if that makes any sense. Not really sure, but that's kind of like the gist of my idea. But as of right now, you can see I'm in the interior of the part where I'm doing the layout. As you can see, I was really struggling trying to figure out the layout of the house because I was trying to figure out how I was going to make all of this work. And I did actually put the bathroom in the side of the stairs, and the living room is on the left side and the kitchen's on the right side, and the dining room is actually straight across from the bathroom. On the second level, I do have the bedroom, but you'll see where I kind of place the shower, the bath shower up there, but I later on actually fix it and put a bedroom in there. A very small bedroom, a very compact, small bedroom that I feel like your Sims could really, feel cozy in because it's all tight and cozy, real cozy. But I kind of broke my own rules, and I extended the walls by 1 on the second level because I couldn't fit the bedroom or the bed where I wanted to place it. So I just kind of broke my own build challenge. But then again, it's my build challenge. I can do whatever I want. So sue me then. Well, don't sue me. I didn't do it anyway. But I really wanted to try something different for like the ideas for the backstory and the ideas for the layout. And the layout is very, very funky. I can say that now because the way I kind of did the living room, I feel like it will be functional, but my whole idea for it was just to make it look cool and cluttered and just look nice. So for your sim that will technically go to Granite Falls, in my save file, it is technically on, I believe, a 30 by 20 lot, and it costs around, I believe, how much? 56,000 simoleons on the gallery, right? As of right now, on a 30 by 20 lot, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I would say it's a pretty affordable for a 1 night, 2 night type of day. And I did go on vacation with one of my Sims in the save file to take screenshots. And I believe it was actually about 506 simoleons a day to stay at this humble abode that I will call a home away from home if you're a hermit. So it should be pretty affordable for most of your Sims, but most of my Sims are pretty poor and don't really have a lot of money to their name, so they are technically kind of struggling to make ends meet. So hopefully, they can, find some extra cash, some extra coin here and there. Kleptos come and snatching your stuff left and right each and every day. But however, though, I, for one, am very keen to see how you guys incorporate your own particular style when it comes to spooky for the interior, the exterior, and overall. If you do a backstory, I would love to see a backstory if you do one. And I actually did see a few submissions already on the gallery from most of you guys that follow me on the gallery and have seen some of the builds, or saw the build that I did for the shell challenge on stream. So I've already seen like 3 of them, and I'm pretty excited to see more of them. So if you do it, please let me know on Twitter and Instagram. DM me, tweet me, at me on Instagram, at me on Twitter. I want to see all your builds and how creative you are, because like I said, I love building and I want to see your creative builds. Because honestly, you guys are creative and you know it. Let no one tell you anything different, that you are not creative, because you are creative and you're stepping out of your comfort zone and stepping into the limelight of building like a pro. But honestly though, I'm really pumped for all build challenges. And so if you guys have any build suggestions that I should do in the near future, whether it's a build challenge or just a regular build for the channel, whether it's Sims 2, Sims 4, please let me know over on Discord. I will leave the Discord link down below in the description for you guys to go ahead and join the Spring Squad Discord. We have a pretty fun time over there, and it's really fun to kind of interact with you guys in real time and kind of get your guys' feedback on certain things. And plus, you know, we have little fun time, little chit chat, little movie nights that will be coming very soon to the Spring Squad Discord channel in the distant future. But until then, be sure to go and enjoy the Discord if you haven't already. And like I said, I'm pumped. But also, the day that I'm recording this video, this voiceover, the Sims 4 Discover University teaser has been surfaced on Twitter, on the official Sims Twitter account. Sims 4 Discover University is definitely happening. I'm so excited, so pumped for the trailer, and probably by the time you're watching this video, the trailer's probably already out by now, but I might actually upload this video before the trailer comes out, and I'll post a reaction video on the exact same day the trailer comes out. So, I mean, we'll have videos coming up to the channel, content, baby content. It's going to be a thing. We're really out here making a difference when it comes to university. But let me know down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the Sims 4 Discover University? Because I would really love your thoughts and opinions on what you expect, what do you think will be in the pack, of course, because at the end of the day, you're probably going to get the pack because it's the most anticipated pack of all time in The Sims 4, other than The Sims 4 Seasons. But that being said, I really hope you guys much enjoyed this speed build. I really had a lot of fun with this because it was one of my all-time favorites. As you can see, I literally moved. I moved the wall forward 1. I changed it ever so slightly just so I can fit the bed. And that's the only rule that I broke. Nothing else. That was the only one. Don't sue me. Don't come for me. Don't at me for my mistakes. I did it because I wanted to do it. So, letting you know now. But anyway, I really love the landscaping for this build. I think I really did pretty well with this because it was something that I really enjoyed when it came to the exterior for making the layout of the build, but also the interior and kind of the story that I came up with the hermit and having him kind of step out of his comfort zone and his home away from home. So like, it's kind of like a cool thing. It kind of works well. And again, it's all base game and outdoor retreat. But I did use a lot of the show live edit objects and the hidden objects for this build to make them look more personalized and more unique and not boring and not bland and what's the word? Bland, boring, and blank, basically. So I added a lot of like decor and debug items like the fences that you see around the house. I kind of use that from the BB Show Live Edit Objects section, which I definitely recommend that you guys check out because it literally is all of the objects that you see in the world, like the cars, the buildings, the structures, literally everything under the sun in the Sims that you see is in the BB Show Live Edit Objects. Totally worth checking out, totally worth using in your builds, highly recommend. But that being said, we are already into the screenshots. I really hope you guys much enjoyed this speed build as much as I did. Be sure to go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, as always, of Discover University, your thoughts, your opinions, but also be sure to go ahead and enter into this build challenge because I would love to see your submission and your creativity. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!